Good morning, folks. Coffee and questions time. This time I stopped at a garage sale yesterday while I was running errands, and I came across some hex head or Allen wrenches, and I didn't recognize the brand at first, but I thought, hey, they look like pretty good ones, and I picked them up for about $5. It was cheap, and I figured, what the heck, let me just take a grab at these, and can't go wrong with $5, I suppose. So I went ahead and got them. I brought them home. I started thinking, these seem pretty damn durable. I wonder who makes them. I took a look at them. It was a company called Eklind. So then I went on the web and I started searching around, and I came across these. Never really paid much attention to Allen head, wrenches before. So I thought, what the heck? I started reading about them, and I started seeing that these get excellent reviews, 5 stars, whatever. And everybody was bragging about how great they were and how durable they were. So thought I'd make a little video about these and show you what they are and where you can get them. The first thing I'll show you are the ones that we probably all experience at one time or another, the ones that are out at Harbor Freight. Let me throw up a picture. We'll talk about those for a moment, and then I'll show you the Eklind. Okay, so this is a picture of the ones that come from Harbor Freight, 36 piece. About $7.99, $8, and you got 122 reviews, and they're saying they're about 4.5 stars. It's the same thing. I don't believe a lot of the reviews that are on these websites. So, I dug farther, searched around at a couple different forums, the one that I belong to and some others, and I started reading what other people thought of these. And they don't think much of them. They bend, they twist, they can break. I don't know. I've never bought them, but I take their word for it. You're getting what you pay for here. So I suppose for super light duty stuff, you could probably get by with these. But like I said, I picked up those Eklinds, and I just wanted to see in comparison, price versus durability. And, so I thought, what the heck, let me do a little bit of research here. And so let me show you the Eklinds, and I'll put them side by side and we'll discuss them. Hang on one moment. Okay, so what I did is I put up 3 pictures. The one on the top left is the Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight, and the one on the right to that is off Amazon, and these are the Eklinds. So I did find them, and the one on the bottom left is called Bonhus. They're also an excellent manufacturer of these Allen wrenches. So I put those up there because they had super high ratings on their steel strength and their durability. But the Eklind, these are a picture of them here. Like I said, you can get the Eklind and the Bonhus both off of Amazon. And so what I can tell you about these is I went into the forums, I took a look, I started asking around, and I read the reviews and all that stuff, and I put together, a list of questions, answers, and stuff like that. So I emailed a couple of people that actually own them. I got back 2 of them, and they told me, they've had them for years and years and years, and they've held up. So like I said, the ones from Harbor Freight probably aren't going to hold up if you're using them for anything moderate or more in terms of use. So anyway, let's dig into the questions and answers, and we'll go from there. Well, the first one was kind of generic. Yes, to my knowledge, they're made in the USA. They cover both standard and metric sizes. And yes, on I believe both of these, they have the ball ends on them. So the ball ends, they say, fit super tight into places, so there's no problem with that, and there's no problem rounding. Yeah, actually, a couple of the users have pointed out that even with the round balls on the end, that with these 2 and the Eklind in particular, that they haven't had any problems with the tips of them rounding off at all, with those ball ends. They say that they're great, they hold, they fit tight, the machining's excellent on them. So, okay, let me see what's next here. Yeah, quality and strength-wise, they're definitely better than, than Craftsman. What I can say is if you actively use these, if you're a mechanic, a technician, if you're in any of the trades and you're actively using these, these hex heads or these Allen wrenches, you know the difference, okay? And you know that there is a difference. And if you've tried the cheap ones, and I have, the better ones are worth their weight, for the few extra bucks that you're going to pay. Just an opinion, buy what you want, but these are damn good, well-made tools. Do they make T-handles? Yeah, give me a second. Let me swap out the pictures real quick, and we'll discuss those. Hold on just a sec. Okay, before I throw up the T-handles, let me show you this picture I got off Amazon real quick. You can actually buy all 3 of them, and you can get them this way for $25.90, in the fold-up convenience type thing, rather than have them in a single, pull them out, use them one time, put them back. But This is another handy way that you can buy them. I just wanted to throw it up so you get a picture of it. Let me move, into the T-handles now. Give me one quick sec here. Okay, and here's a quick comparison of the 18-piece Pittsburgh, $18. And on the right, this is off Amazon again. This is the Eklind, but you're only getting one set, for the $20. And you sit there and go, wow, look at the cost savings. Yeah, but in terms of durability and strength, like I said, you're not going to go wrong with Eklind. That's for sure from reading everything that I've read about them. But let me put up the other brand, which is the Bonhus, and then we'll have a further discussion on the questions and answers. Okay, so here I put up 3 pictures. Top left is the Eklind, and the one to the right of that, and below that is the Bonhus. Now, this is where you're stepping up your game and you're really getting into some high quality, good, wrenches. So we'll do questions and answers here on the 3 of these and see what the forum thinks and what other people have run into. And I'll just go down them like a question and answer thing. And hopefully that'll give you some idea here on whether or not you should buy them. So, okay, let's go ahead and start. Yeah, as far as I know, like I said, made in the USA, not a problem there. Yeah, like I said, made in the USA. And they have both standard and metric, both. And I believe Bonhus even has them, for the Torx. But, you do a web search there on Amazon and find that out. But yeah, I believe they do. I ran into them. Well, okay, somebody said, well, one set looks better than another, but you don't buy them for the looks. You're buying them for the quality and the durability, right? Okay, let's see. The handles, yeah, no. The handles on the ones that I've seen, they look very comfortable, and the users on the forum and stuff that own these, they say, yeah, that's a comfort thing. And they're easy to keep clean and wipe off, especially on the Bonhus. You can the material that they're dipped in seems to resist grease, oil, and everything else, so you can wipe them down very quickly. Yeah, there's really no comparison. I mean, if you look at Craftsman, Pittsburgh and all these, and you compare them to these 2 manufacturers, these guys, they're on the A game, okay? I mean, this is the much higher quality, when you start looking at T-handles and, Allen wrenches. But it's up to you. You buy what you feel that you need. If you're a light-duty user, you can get away with the others, like I said. If not, these are probably a better way to go. No, I like the T-handles. The other L-shaped Allen wrenches are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. The manufacturers are good, like I said. But I like the T-handles because I'm able to work quicker and more efficiently with them. When I put those side rails on my Jeep and I had all those screws to tighten up, the T-handles, work great. I could do it fairly rapidly rather than using one of the little L wrenches. But I've got L wrenches in my toolbox. Everybody probably does. But, yeah, okay, right, okay, the comment was, should you have both? I have both because the L-shaped Allen wrenches work great when you're in like a real tight spot or something. And these T-handles, they just work better whenever you can use them for efficiency. That's all I'm saying. No, look, I've had the Pittsburgh ones. I probably still got them laying around, and I've twisted them. Like, that's a common complaint. And I've rounded off the ball ends on them. The steel is not that great, okay? When you start getting into the Eklind and the Bonhus, they make them out of really high quality steel, whereas the other ones, I'm not criticizing, but they're probably come out of China or somewhere. And like I said before, most things do nowadays, either manufacturers buy parts, have them shipped in, put them together, call them USA made, or they're having the whole product made overseas. So, I've kind of gotten beyond that and just look at the quality of the manufacturer and the tool itself and make sure I read lots of reviews on things before I just go out and buy it. So, no, these are, like I said, these are high quality. So you're not going to have a problem with them rounding off. The Eklinds that I had, I use those, like I said, on the Jeep and a couple of things. They're very tight fitting, they're precision, they're nice tools. Eklind and I think Bonhus both have, I can see it right now by looking at it. They have lifetime warranties. So I haven't had to use that, of course, because I just got this set, yesterday. So, but that's what they say. So that's nice. Lifetime warranty. Yeah. Okay. Now the Eklinds up on top on the left, one of the complaints is they look rather thin. So they're probably going to flex and twist on you. There was a couple of the comments that said, yes, they do, but they don't stay that way. The steel reacts and comes right back because it's a stronger steel. But if you're having to put that much force on something, you got to wonder if you should be using another tool. But that's just my thought. Well, on the Eklind and on the Bonhus, both, it's nice because the sizes are printed in a durable way right on the faces of them. So you don't have to worry about, well, what size am I grabbing? It's right there. Well, what I like the most about the Bonhus, I was looking at them, the stand's pretty cool. If you could have it sitting out like on a workbench or something, and actually there's holes on it too. I'm told that you can screw down to the workbench if you wanted to, but I kind of like the stand. You could just grab them, use them, and put them right back, in the slot, and they're all numbered too to tell you what size you're getting. So in one way, I mean, the tool holder is kind of a neat thing. It's not the reason why I'd buy them, but I mean, it's a neat way of storing them, is what I'm trying to say. Like I said, they cost more, but they're worth it. That's all I can really, I can say when the comment is they look kind of pricey, but you get what you pay for. Yeah, well, the other question is, are they color coded? Yeah. Well, they're color coded, for SAE metric, and I think the torque set's probably a different color. I believe it's green. Well, more than once, the comment is like, have you ever stripped out something? Yeah, I have, using like a hex driver before, trying to remove something that was frozen. Now, I tried this on something that was on an old vise that I was repairing, and I tried it last night. And I didn't see where I had any slippage or anything else. They seem, like I said, to be well machined, and they fit real nice and tight. I don't know about comparing them to Snap-on. I can't really speak to that because I don't own Snap-on T-handles or, Allen wrenches or anything like that from Snap-on. So I don't know in comparison which is better. What I liked about the ones that I got, the Eklind ones have got a long shaft. I kind of like that. It gives you a farther, deeper reach. So I don't know, it's up to you if the length is important to you or it's not important. I don't know. I mean, I would tell you that part's up to you. I mean, I do like the long shafts. I mean, it's kind of like, well, if you need it, it's there, and if you don't, you don't. But the shorter shafts, I mean, you might get away totally fine with that and not even have to worry about the longer shafts. So it depends on what you're using them for and what you're doing. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap this up. I'm not the expert in Allen wrenches and T-handles, but it was interesting after I bought this set so cheaply to go ahead and look it up and find that I had bought an excellent set of them. And then, like I said, I stumbled across the Bonhus. So, I mean, if you're somebody that actively is going to be using these all the time, you might want to step up your game to one of these. So I'm just giving you my thoughts on them, and I'm combining all of the other people's views from both the forum and from what I read, what's good, what's bad. In a nutshell, I mean, you might want to just save up your money just a little bit more and get yourself a damn good set rather than buy one where you're going to have to throw it away and repeatedly buy it. Okay, those are my thoughts. Home Handyman, I'm going to go ahead and let you folks go. I hope everybody's having a good day. Hit subscribe if you like me doing these reviews or you got a comment of something you want to see more of, and I'll be glad to try to accommodate it. For now, Home Handyman, I'm going to let you folks go. Thank you very much, and everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.